and I wish to have the bill shortly entitled, the title by registration, Amendment Bill 2017, read a second time. The bill was read a first time on the 13th of June, just a few weeks ago, 2017. The bill is a consequential amendment made to the Title by Registration Act, Cap 10.19, the Principal Act, in light of the Land Registry Act that was passed in this Honorable House a short time ago. Mr. Speaker, the bill would provide mainly for the following matters. The amendment to the Act in Clause 3 would empower the Registrar of Lands, to act with respect to certain minor matters without the need to secure the approval of the Chief Justice, the Honorable Chief Justice. Once the amendment takes effect, the section would read as follows. The current volumes for each circuit shall be bound annually or at such times as the Registrar of Titles for the circuit may determine, and shall be carefully preserved. It was felt that the registrar would be a senior lawyer with responsibility for the registry and would hold the necessary competency to independently determine and manage the business of the annual binding and preservation of volumes for each circuit. That is, volumes of land, titles, and documents. Clause 4 of the bill, Mr. Speaker, would amend Section 136 of the Act. The current law provides for the Registrar of the High Court to be the Registrar of Titles. The amendment would provide for the Registrar of Lands to be the Registrar of Titles. It is anticipated that once the land registry is properly established, that the Registrar for Lands would have responsibility for all land matters in the Federation. These duties would include the duties set out for the Registrar under the Title by Registration Act and the Registrar under the Registration and Records Act. In Clause 5 of the bill, Section 160 of the Act is amended. It is proposed that instead of the Governor General, the Minister of Justice would be responsible for the provision of proper offices for the Registrar of Titles for the preservation of the registers. In Clause 6 of the bill, Section 169 of the Act would be amended to reflect the proposed new arrangement with the Registrar of Lands having responsibility of the Registry of Titles. In that regard, the bill would be amended at committee stage, and the new Section 169, subsection 2, would read as follows. Subsection to subsection 1, subject to subsection 1, the Minister may, in consultation with the Chief Justice make rules, orders, or regulations for the purpose of giving effect to those provisions of this Act. In Clause 7 of the bill, the first schedule of the Act would be amended by updating the definition of registry for the purpose of consistency with the proposed new system. The current law provides that the High Court Registry will serve as the registry of titles. The amendment would provide for the offices of the Land Registry to serve as the registry of titles. The bill would also be amended by inserting a delayed commencement provision to facilitate the simultaneous coming into effect of these three proposed pieces of legislation. Mr. Speaker, it is anticipated that this new system, as we have heard earlier in our debate over the introduction of the new land registry, this new system would be more efficient, and this would benefit the Federation in a number of ways, including by promoting the ease of doing business in the Federation. May it please you, Mr. Speaker.